Lelei my money. What to do, YouTube? I guess today's video we are going to be talking about ways to improve your cybersecurity posture. When we say like improve your cybersecurity posture, we're talking about ways you can like try to protect your computer from being hacked into. Obviously, there's more steps, but I feel like these are some of the 5 big steps that people that don't have much of a computer background can protect their information or on their computer, or just try to avoid getting hacked into. It's not going to guarantee, but there are ways to level up your security posture right now. It's like what we like to say. Also, it is Cybersecurity Awareness Month, which is why I'm rolling out with these videos. Hopefully I'm going to come out with some more of these videos. Just haven't been able to lately, but I will try to get at least a couple more before the end of October. So for those of you not aware, October is Cybersecurity Awareness Month. I think it's good because a lot of people I see getting hacked into on their like social media accounts, pages. So hopefully today we can try to help avoid some of those pitfalls that people fall into in terms of their cybersecurity standing or their posture. All right, so the first tip that I have to offer is stop using the same password. I was a victim of this before. Getting into cybersecurity, I would use the same password for every account that I had. So that was like social media, my email, my bank, and this is not good. The reason why is, say one of your accounts gets breached, it's easy for someone out there like a bad actor or hacker is what we like to call them, or the black hat hacker, what people usually think of when they think of hackers. They'll just take these passwords that you used on every account. Once they get access to one account, they basically have the keys to the rest of your accounts. So it just makes it easier for bad actors to get into your accounts if you use the same passwords. So stop using the same passwords, because it just makes it easier for hackers to be able to access your accounts. Yes, I know it's tough trying to memorize all these different passwords. That's why I suggest using a password manager to put all your passwords in. Once you have a password manager, it'll be easy for you to go and create all different types of passwords. And especially with the password managers nowadays, they sometimes just auto-generate a password for you that's very secure, and you just keep it in that one place. That's just a suggestion to help you with that. Also, I would encourage using two-factor authentication. Two-factor authentication, for those of you who don't know, basically is if someone is able to access your account, so it's another layer of security. In cybersecurity, we always talk about layering our defenses. It just makes it harder for hackers to get further into the system if they do gain initial access to your computer or your system. Number 2, for all my people out there, stop using the Wi-Fi password on the back of your routers. All right, this is a common thing. My family growing up always did this. We would use the password on the back of the router. So if you're doing it currently, I would suggest you to stop it. Just like how passwords get leaked, these passwords are brought over from the manufacturer. So whoever created your router, they have a long list of passwords that they put in a database. If those databases get broken into, basically that password is exposed to the world, and hackers can just go and Google the type of router you have, get the password off of these lists, and they have access to your internet. So if you're always wondering like, how does my Wi-Fi keep getting hacked? Sometimes it's because you're using the password on the back of the router. So stop doing that. And how do you know if someone's hacked into your Wi-Fi? Easiest way to know if someone's hacked onto your Wi-Fi, you're gonna want to go to your ISP website. So ISP stands for Internet Service Provider. So Internet Service Providers include people like Comcast, Spectrum, Cox Internet, there's CenturyLink. There's a lot of different ISP just depending on what region you're currently living in. So go and check out your website where you pay your monthly bill. Usually that's where you can go and also access information to your router. On there, when you go to that website, you'll see a list of devices. If you see a device that doesn't look familiar to you, that means someone's probably hacked into your Wi-Fi. It's good to just always check that website, and also on that website, probably the most important thing is you can change your Wi-Fi password on that website. So stop using the Wi-Fi password on the back of your router. The third tip, Stop putting your personal information out there for people to see. Now, I'm not saying everything. People like to post on social media their life, what they're doing. What I'm trying to say by that, don't stop posting your personal business, is your personal identifiable information. So in cybersecurity, we like to call that PII. Basically, you don't want to be putting information out there that hackers can use against you. Hackers will think that they usually get hacked in because of like some technical wizards out there, which there are hackers that are technical wizards out there, but a lot of like hackers, they're going to use all the information that's already currently out there in the world. So we call this OSINT. It's open source intelligence. Basically, it's any information I can just go for free and look for. So Google you, if I search up your name on Google, what comes up? On social media too, a lot of people put a lot of their personal information out there. What I see people getting their accounts hacked into all the time is because they put too much information. Think about it. Whenever you're creating passwords, sometimes it'll ask you security questions like, what city were you born in? What hospital were you born in? What's your middle name? What's your last name? Your maiden last name? Some of these bad hackers out there, they'll put out these games on social media. They'll create a fake profile account and spam people with these messages. You've probably seen these too, where it's like a list of questions like, let's play this game, get to know you game. It's like 50 questions, and littered throughout those questions, without you even knowing, are security questions that you probably used on some of these accounts you have. So stop putting your personal identifiable information out there. Obviously, people know not to put like their social security number out there, but so there's other little things that you're not thinking of a lot of the time that you're giving out to people to use against you. So stop using PII. All right, tip number 4. Tip number 4 is think before you click. So you gotta watch out for what we call phishing attacks.
Me money.
I got you $1.
Oh, you almost had it. You gotta be quicker than that.
Basically, that's when someone sends you like a link, like, hey, click on this to win $100. Or nowadays, people even say, click on this link to report phishing. So you gotta watch out for that. People are using ChatGPT AI to create these emails, basically trying to get you to click on certain things. And basically what that does is this is kind of a technical hack, is when people use those links to exploit your computer because you were the vulnerability by allowing it and clicking on the link.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. What you want me to do?
So think before you click. What are some tips to avoid falling into this pitfall? The only tips that I have for this are hovering over the link. So you gotta be careful. Hover over the link, and in the bottom left corner, you'll see where it's actually trying to redirect you to what website it's directing to you. So if you're really unsure about that link that pops up in the bottom left corner, just don't click on the link. Also, if you think a link's like a malicious link, there's websites you can go to. If you just search up, Google has like a URL checker, so you can go on that. There's also another one called Virus Total. It'll scan a file. Like if you're going to download a file, you can go on there and check if it has any malicious code or things like that. It'll tell you. And lastly, don't answer any spam calls or emails. Now this was kind of a given. Most people are aware of these, but I just want to spread the awareness, especially to our older generation out there. Spam calls and scamming are geared towards the older generation because they're not as technical, or they're still trying to learn. So a lot of these call centers in foreign nations will have like a list of numbers, and they'll just call people trying to scam them, saying like your computer's been infected and you need to download this software onto the computer to fix it, when in reality they're just trying to scam you. So it's a hoax. Nothing real technical. They're just trying to make you as the user do something so that they can gain access to your computer. And there's a lot of cool scam baiting videos. If you're interested, I've watched a lot of them. Jim Browning's one of them. Scam baiter, good entertainment. So you should go check it out. It gave you a little bit more information on that last tip. And the main reason is just to spread awareness for our poly people out there who may not be familiar with things going on in the cyber realm, or or are interested in ways to protect their computers, these are some of the tips. It's not all tips, so if you have more tips, include them in the comments below. These are just things that I came up with that I think will help improve everybody that may not have a technical background, but just to improve your security posture. Because I see a lot of people's social media accounts on Facebook getting hacked into, so you know who you are. Stop putting your personal information out there. Not that it's bad, but you can post your life. Nothing's wrong with that. Just be careful what you're putting out there, because a lot of people can easily access what you put out there. So anyways, go out there, do what you gotta do, improve your security posture. And like I said, we'll be coming out more technical videos this month, but this one's mostly for those, just the average person out there trying to protect their computer, protect their information, sensitive information. These are some ways you can avoid getting your stuff hacked into. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment for more. Catch you in the next video. Peace out.